Peeps, it's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it popping, baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. And as always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Sagittarius. But before we get into it, guys, I just want to let everybody know in advance, there is a new candle coming out tomorrow. It is a product that I have with my partners Sapone and Candela. I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm going to be talking all about it at the end of today's daily reading. So if you guys are interested in any sort of candle products or any products that I've created with my partners, feel free to stick around at the end. I'm going to give you guys all the information that I can. Real quick though, I will show you guys and tell you guys what it's about shortly, briefly. There is Mercury retrograde actually coming up, and it's starting tomorrow. So this is a Mercury retrograde candle. It's actually called the Mercury survival candle. What this candle's intention to do is to help you get through Mercury retrograde, okay? As many of you guys know, Mercury retrograde can be an incredibly difficult time. So this is a wonderful candle. It's going to come with aquamarine crystal chips. This candle specifically is actually made out of mercury glass, which is one of the coolest things we've ever seen. And also it's huge. This is 16 ounces of candle, guys, okay? We have Mercury 3 times to 4 times per year. So with Mercury going retrograde that often, you're going to get a lot of freaking candle for this, okay? So with that being said, it's a great purchase. You're going to be able to get a lot of use out of it. So I will explain everything about this. We also have a bundle that does happen to come with a soap, which is a crystal healing soap. So we'll talk more about that afterwards, okay? So me and my partner, Sapone and Candela, they're a soap and candle company. We're partnered together. All of this is our products together. So I will let you guys in on everything later at the daily. If you're interested, stick around. I'll tell you guys everything. I'll tell you the price. I'll let you know what time it's going to be released tomorrow, and I'll give you all that jazz, all right? But Sagittarius was the first sign to pop up, so let's see what we got going on. Starting out with our Sagittarian. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through here for Team Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Let's go ahead and have a look, okay? Saggy, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Tower. So you can be connecting with a Scorpio for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Emperor in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have the Sun in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, we have here the 7 of Cups. So Sagittarius, coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, you actually have 3 major arcana cards coming out, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, or possibly an Aries. But let's have a look here. The Tower card to the Emperor in reverse, your overall energy to your current. Coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, you definitely feel like you're not in control of a situation here, Sagittarian. It feels to me like you don't feel in control of a situation. You definitely feel like a situation is out of your hands. And you know, at the end of the day, not every situation is something that we are in control of, right? Sometimes there are situations that are beyond our control. So I feel like this is something that you're experiencing in the next 24 hours. It could be about anything, you know? Taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Sun in reverse. So whatever this situation is that's out of your control, it seems to me like it's disappointing you, you know? And looking at the outcome that's present, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is kind of a confusing energy. It's like, where do I go from here? What do? I have no idea. I'm confused. So you're kind of feeling a lot emotionally moving into the next 24 hours due to a situation that you cannot control, and it seems to be disappointing you. You know, the best advice that I can give you guys wholeheartedly is that we can accept the things that we cannot change and decide to change the things we can. I always think that that's going to be the most important thing to remember. You know, whatever is within our control, we have more than, you know, the capability to change whatever it is we desire that's in our control, but what's out of it, we have to kind of let it be. You know, you want to let yourself go into a flow state on the things that you cannot control. So for example, Sag, let's say coming into the next 24 hours, somebody does something that you don't like, somebody says something you don't like, something happens at work, remember that those are things that you can't necessarily control. All you can control is what your actions are. So even if something disappointing does tend to happen, don't try to change the outcome. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to make it any different, because all you're going to do is stress yourself out more than the situation is already affecting you. You know, my best advice is to accept whatever happened, say it is what it is, recognize that what's beyond your control cannot be changed, and allow yourself to process however it's affecting you. So for example, if something comes up and it's out of your control and it's impacting you negatively, just really jump into a place of acceptance. And if it's something that you don't want to be surrounded by, you definitely have the opportunity to walk away from that, okay? I also feel here too that your spirit guides are calling you, Sagittarian, to be out of the energy of reaction. Do not be in an energy of reaction. Respond in the next 24 hours in regards to this situation. When we react, we're not always necessarily taking the time to think about what it is we're doing. So if this situation that's out of your control is bothering you, disappointing you, upsetting you, take some time to think about what it is you actually can do and come up with a response rather than a reaction. All right? All right, Sagittarius, keep your heads up, guys. Not everything's in our control. I know that sometimes shit sucks in life, but you're going to be okay. Don't stress yourself out for what's out of your reach, all right? All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, guys, we finished up our fire, and we started off with our fire, so we're going to go ahead and do fire, earth, water, air. Going on to the earth sign, let's have a look here at the Capricorn. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, let's get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Cups. So you might be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Strength in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome, we have here the Page of Swords. So Capricorn, you could be connecting with a Leo, considering the Strength card is here, but Five of Cups here to the Strength in reverse. Coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, there's definitely something I feel that has either been disappointing you or you've been going through some sort of period of grief. I think that you guys are finally deciding to let it in. It's that energy of, okay, I have been pushing off this grief for a while. It's time for me to feel this pain. It's time to embrace this bitch. You feel me? Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Capricorn, you're dealing with the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like for a while you were kind of dreading having to go through some sort of grieving period. It was like, if I ignore it as much as I can, at least I don't have to feel it. But coming into the next 24 hours, it's almost impossible to ignore. It's like, okay, I'm gonna finally have to start grieving something and, you know, getting in the process of moving on and letting go of some sort of situation. So looking at the outcome that's present, Page of Swords, you're in that place where it's like, all right, I gotta communicate with myself. I gotta let my feelings do its thing. I gotta tap back into my vulnerability and let myself heal. So I think you've kind of been putting off healing a situation or putting off grieving. It seems to me like there's something here that you've kind of been dreading having to think about or having to engage with. It feels to me like you've just been tuning it out, but you know that there's kind of no escape right now. You're at that place where it's like, okay, my emotions are rolling, they're coming out, they're resurfacing, there's nothing I can do about this. Let me be healthy about it rather than continuing to suppress my feelings and emotions. So keep in mind, with Mercury going into retrograde, suppressed emotions are going to come to the surface. They're going to come to the top. Things that you haven't healed are going to start coming up for you as well. So anything that's been repressed will step up and it will resurface. And instead of you guys pushing it off, you're taking the time to say, all right, let me grieve, let me heal. All right, so good, Capricorn. Don't keep pushing it off. Give yourself some time, okay? All right, Cappy. So we did our fire, we did our fire, we did our earth. Going on to our water. Let's have a look here at the Pisces, baby. Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, let's get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on with the fish, baby. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Let's go ahead and have a look, okay? Pisces, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Knight of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Nine of Swords, and then looking at your outcome, we got the Ace of Pentacles. I like that this is your outcome. Really, really good outcome for you, okay? Knight of Wands reversed to the Queen of Cups reversed. Coming into the next 24 hours for you, Pisces, I definitely feel like you've been feeling kind of stagnant. It's almost that feeling of feeling trapped or enclosed. I think that you've been feeling a little claustrophobic lately. Does it make sense to say that you've been feeling a little claustrophobic, like, emotionally? Does that make sense? To me, it makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you, but it's like you've been feeling kind of claustrophobic emotionally. You've been feeling, you know, kind of stuck here, kind of trapped here. It's like, I can't escape out of this damn feeling. And coming into the next 24 hours, your outcome being the Ace of Pentacles is like, wait, here's an opportunity to get out of these feelings. Here's an opportunity to get out of feeling stuck in some sort of shitty energy. So Pisces, if you've been really freaking stressed and feel like you've been surrounded by that, if you've been really sad and feel like you've just been stuck there, if you've been feeling like you've been stuck in a certain emotional state of being in general, I feel like there's some opportunity coming in for you guys that's going to pull you out of that. So for example, Pisces, if you've been incredibly stressed, you might get a text from your girls in the next 24 hours saying, hey bitch, it's Friday, let's go to the club and have some drinks. And that might be a really awesome stress reliever for you. For another number of you people, there might be another random opportunity that comes in that kind of helps out with the situation. You know, for example, let's say you've been stressed at work, maybe the next 24 hours, here's an opportunity for somebody to help you with all the work you've been dealing with, especially if you've been taking on a lot on your own. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of seems to me like there's been something here that has been keeping you in an emotional box. You've been very claustrophobic emotionally, and it seems like the Ace of Pentacles is going to be some opportunity that comes in and helps you out. You know, same thing if it's about stress with money. If you've been stressing with money, Pisces, I feel like money might be coming through here for you, or an opportunity to get more money and claim more money might be coming through here for you as well. So it kind of also seems too like an answer to problems if you've been having one. All right, Pisces, that Ace of Pentacles, it's good for you. It's going to help you get out of that claustrophobic energy. Okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our earth, we finished up our water, we finished up our fire, going on to the air sign. Let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Aquarian. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful Aqua. Let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Justice card. You might be dealing with a Libra for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Five of Pentacles. And then looking at your outcome, we got here the Knight of Swords in reverse. Coming into the next 24 hours here, Justice card to the Eight of Swords in reverse. It seems to me like you're definitely looking a little bit more balanced than you were. I feel like things are starting to feel a little more cool, calm, and collected. Maybe things were hectic for you for the past couple of days. You're not really worried. You're not really overthinking. You seem pretty stress-free. So Aquarius, you're in a pretty neutral energy coming into tomorrow. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here Five of Pentacles. I feel like you have basically busted your ass to the point to where you could get a free schedule. Okay? Aquarius, maybe you've been busting your ass at work and you're like, you know what? Tomorrow's finally the day that I'm going to take off and I'm going to have like a great weekend. You know, tomorrow's finally the day that I'm going to take off from work and then have my whole weekend to relax for myself. Could be something like that for a few of you. So if you've been busting your ass at work, tomorrow might be your off day, you know? But taking a look though with that Five of Pentacles, it's that energy of just like finally having time to chill. So Aquarius, if you've been doing a lot, doing the most, I feel like in the next 24 hours, it's time to clear the schedule and have a great day of relaxation, or have a day of just limiting what it is you're doing so that you could have that restful time, that rejuvenative time. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, Knight of Swords reversed, the Knight of Swords in the reverse talks about inaction. It's basically you not wanting to do anything. It's you not wanting to take action. It's you not wanting to do too much, you know? AKA wanting to fucking relax, all right? So I definitely see tomorrow being a relaxing day for you. I think that's why you're going to be in such a neutral energy, because sometimes it's not only just about physical rest, it's about mental rest as well. I think mental rest is something that's incredibly overlooked by society, because if your mind here, your brain, is not getting the rest that it needs, if your brain is constantly stimulated all day long, you're going to be burnt out on a mental level. And if you're burnt out on a mental level, you're not working efficiently. So it's really important to get that mental rest too. So I definitely see you guys catching up on that as well. I like it, Aquarius. Guys, sometimes we work too hard. We need a reset button. Go recharge the batteries, okay? All right, Aquarian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the Aqua, going back to our fire sign. Let's have a look here and see what we got going on for the Leo gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What messages do we got coming up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 139 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, Leos, let's go ahead and get this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got. I definitely feel a pretty good vibe for you. Let's go ahead and have a look, okay? Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Empress in reversed. So you could be connecting possibly here with a Libra, but for some reason I'm feeling Sagittarian energy. I don't know why, Leo. That's what I was being told to tell you. So you could be connecting here with a Libra based upon the card that came out, but you also might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Now, taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Six of Swords. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Two of Wands, and then looking at your outcome, we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So, Leos, I see here that maybe something hasn't grown yet, but I think that you're finally ready to let it be. You're finally ready to grow in a situation. It feels to me like something's been stagnant for a while, and you're like, you know what? I'm ready. Because the Six of Swords here is getting ready to go on an adventure. It's about getting ready to create something wonderful for your future. So, Leo, if you've noticed that you've been stagnant for the past couple months, whether that's been stagnant in your career, stagnant in some sort of dream you've wanted to pursue, stagnant in your relationships, so on and so forth, you're getting that sparkle of motivation in the next 24 hours to go ahead and start making shit happen. So if you've been stagnant, you're ready to get out of stagnancy, you know? You're ready to really push forward. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Two of Wands, you know? The Two of Wands is always a choice. I can choose to stay where I'm at, or I can leave where I'm at behind and give myself the world. If you've ever noticed in most tarot decks, the Two of Wands, this man is not only holding an Ace of Wands, which talks about new beginnings, he's also holding the World card, which talks about a brand new cycle for your life. So that's what's going on here for you, Leo. I think you're ready to get your new cycle started, whatever that may be. If you have fell off the past couple months in regards to a business you wanted to start, you may feel that motivation to get it started back up again coming into the next 24 hours. If you have had a dream you put on pause, you're picking back up where you left off. Looking at the outcome that's present here, Four of Pentacles reversed, you're dropping your ass out of that stagnant energy, and you're getting ready to keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, guys. You're getting ready to make things happen. You're no longer in recluse. You're out of that hermit mode, and you're back, and you're ready to get things done. So I like that a lot for you, okay? I definitely feel a giant energy of motivation coming towards you, and I definitely feel here with the Empress reversed, that was more of a past energy. It was talking about how you've been stagnant, but Six of Swords, you're getting ready here to make some magic. I like it, Leo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Wonderful reading, guys, okay? So we did our fire, going back onto the earth sign. Let's have a look here at the Taurus gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the bull gang here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Okay, Team Taurus, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for the bull gang, baby. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Cups in reverse. So you can be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Nine of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Two of Swords in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, we have here the Ace of Swords. So Taurus, Six of Cups reversed here to the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're definitely releasing the past or releasing some sort of past situation. I definitely feel like something's no longer of affecting you or bothering you, you've definitely realized, wow, that doesn't really get to me anymore is kind of the vibe that I'm feeling. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Two of Swords reversed. The reason why something's not getting to you is because you decided that it's not going to have the power anymore. You know, most of the time, guys, the reason why things affect us is because we give that the power to affect us. And when we take back our power and say, no, it's a choice whether or not we're going to let certain things affect ourselves, that's a whole different ballgame when you start to step into that energy. So Taurus, that's the energy I feel you stepping into. Your past may be or may have been something that used to affect you in a negative way or on a negative light, but you got to this point where it's like, no, I'm making a choice here. I'm done letting my past be present in my life. I'm done letting my past get in the way of what it is I want. I'm done letting it impact me in a negative way. Because at the end of the day, the past no longer exists. The only moment that exists is the present. And ultimately, it's my choice. Looking at the outcome that's present, Ace of Swords, you're cutting that out. And what I mean by cutting out is you're cutting out the past here. So that could be about a specific person. Maybe you had an ex who was always very good at winning you back over. If that's the case, they ain't winning you over anymore here, Taurus. Point blank period. They're not going to have the power to win you over anymore. Just saying. So I definitely see you guys detaching yourselves from the past, and it's working out in your favor, okay? All right, baby. So we did our fire, we did our earth, going on to the water. Let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Chariot in reverse. Hey-o! Well, first of all, the Chariot is a Cancerian card, so you could be connecting with a fellow Cancer for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got the Death. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Two of Wands. And then looking at the outcome that's present, Cancer, we have here the Ten of Cups in reverse. Give me 1 second, Cancer. I just need to mute this over here. Do not disturb. Thank you very much. So, Cancer, we got here the Chariot reversed here to the Death card. So your overall energy to your current. Taking a look at this vibe so far, the Chariot here in reversed to the Death card upright. I think that you're getting back into an energy of change coming into the next 24 hours. There's some sort of transformation you're getting ready to go through, or you may be having a transformative time. Maybe it's been a very transformative week for a few of you, is what I'm hearing. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Two of Wands. You're choosing a new direction for yourself, Cancer. Now, what that direction may be, I'm not necessarily sure. I think the reasoning behind why you're choosing a new direction is because of the outcome. The outcome recently is the Ten of Cups reversed. You have been in a place of unfulfillment. So, Cancer, because you've been in a place of unfulfillment, I think you've gotten to that point where it's like, I need to change direction to move to a fulfilling place. For example, if a relationship you're a part of right now is no longer making you happy, that new place you're moving towards is being single and looking for different love and looking for different people to connect with. If there's a friend out there right now that doesn't sit well with you anymore, you're shifting gears and surrounding yourself with other people. If there is a hobby, a job, or a dream of yours that you just don't feel like is in alignment with you anymore, you're shifting gears and going towards what feels right for you, Cancer. So that's basically the transformative energy it's talking about. Essentially, you're shifting towards a new path. You're moving away from what's not fulfilling for you towards what is. I like it, Cancer, okay? I always urge people and advocate people in life to do what's going to make you happy. Do what makes your soul happy. Do what makes your heart happy. Do not continue to stay somewhere that only slowly eats at you and kills you on the inside. This is your life. I have no idea if we're going to live again. I mean, I personally believe in reincarnation, but who knows? I could die and that could be it. You never fucking know. Life really is a lot shorter than people give it credit for, so live your life on your own terms and do whatever the fuck is going to make you happy. Point blank period, Cancer. Whatever's unfulfilling, kick it to the curb and live a kick-ass life. All right? All right, Cancer. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our earth, we did our fire, we did our water. Go into the air sign. Let's have a look here at the Libra gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming up here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, let's take a look, baby. Let's see what we got going on. Libra, overall energy for you is showing up as the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You might be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Five of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the the Four of Pentacles. And then looking at your outcome, we got here the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So, taking a look at the energy showing up for you guys, Nine of Cups in reverse all the way to the Five of Swords in reverse. Coming into the next 24 hours for you, it definitely feels to me like you are not necessarily feeling super fulfilled because maybe you're doing something you don't really want to do. It's more about exiting out of a stressful situation is what I'm feeling for you guys, okay? You want to exit out of a stressful situation. It's not something you want to be a part of. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is an energy where typically you kind of get yourself in a reserved or recluse position. So, with all that being said, I feel like you're jumping back into recluse, okay? I really feel here for you, Libra, that you're just in a place in your life right now where you don't want to be surrounded by things that make you unhappy, that stress you out, that make you fight, that make you pout. It's all about saying, fuck it. If that's going to be my life, I'd rather be on my own. So, I feel like you're isolating from someone here specifically. More than likely it's a specific person, but if it's not a specific person, it could be a multitude of people for a few of you. Either way though, looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not really feeling very giving anymore, because the thing is that when you're a person who's super giving and genuinely kind, sometimes individuals can take advantage of that. You know, when you're a person who's so giving and you're not getting what you deserve in return, eventually you kind of hit your breaking point. So I feel like you've hit your breaking point here, Libra. You can't keep giving to people that are not making you happy or fulfilling you. So with that Four of Pentacles, you're essentially going into hermit mode. You're going into recluse, and you're not giving nothing for free. You're only giving your energy to the people that are giving back the same exact energy you provided them. All right, Libra. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the $4.99 all the way from Delu Star 7. Much appreciated, my love. I'm sorry to hear that. She says, I'm feeling lost. I'm trying to make an exit so that I can move on. I know that feeling all too well. Probably the best advice I could give you, honestly, is that first things first, feeling lost is a very normal feeling for a lot of people to feel. I think that usually, at least in my personal opinion, the best advice I can give somebody who feels lost is to let yourself be found. You know, stop trying to find where you need to go, but instead kind of just take a step back and let the universe take the wheel. You know, anytime you're feeling lost, if you just go with the flow every day, eventually you'll be found. Eventually you'll align to where the next step is that your life is supposed to go. In regards to saying that you were mentioning trying to make my exit so that I can move on, if there's something that you are trying to move on from, remember, the only thing that would get in the way of you moving on would inevitably be yourself, which is the truth, right? The truth of the situation is that anytime you're trying to move on from something, you have to actually be ready to do it. So ask yourself that question, you know, ponder on that question for a minute. Am I truly ready to move on? And if you truly believe you are, then just go for it, jump for it, move forward, exit out of whatever situation you're trying to get out of. But if you find it difficult to move on or to exit out of it, maybe you're not ready. And maybe you have to ask yourself, what am I still holding on to? You know? But either way, thank you for that donation. I appreciate it so much. All right? All right, baby. So we finished up the air. So we did what? We did fire, earth, water, air. Going now on to our last batch of signs. Let's have a look here and see what we got going on for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What messages do we got coming in here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, let's get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking towards some pretty fantastic stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be, oh shit, it's Aries. Y'all, I swear to God, every time I put fire signs first, I always think that water was before them. And I don't do this purposely or intentionally. I'm just really shitty lately with my memory. Point blank, period. I'm sorry, y'all. I do this a lot. I don't mean to do it. But anyways, getting on into it, Scorpio. Let's get your reading here first. Scorpio, we got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse showing up. So you could be connecting with a Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Four of Wands. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Empress in reverse. And then the outcome that's present for you, Scorpio, is going to be the Temperance in reverse. So Queen of Pentacles reversed to the Four of Wands upright. Coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, I think that it feels pretty good sometimes to be nurtured and taken care of. Four of Wands is an environment that is full of stability. Four of Wands is an environment that is filled with people that will take care of you. And taking a look at what you're dealing with over here, being the Empress in reverse, it seems to me, Scorpio, like you can use a little bit of loving, you can use a little bit of nurturing. I think that you've got to a place in your life right now where you're kind of feeling a little alone, and you're like, I could use some, some external love from people surrounding me and around me. So coming into the next 24 hours, I think it's a good time to kind of lean on your environment. I'm just throwing that out there for Scorpios. Lean on me, right? That's the song that's coming through for me. Don't be afraid to lean on your environment. Don't be afraid to call your mom or dad tomorrow if you just need some extra love or some advice for something that's going on in your life. Don't be afraid to get some cuddles with your friends and family and hang out with people, get some hugs, get some love. Don't be afraid to lean on your partner if you have a romantic partner that's currently within your life. It just seems to me like if you're feeling this vibe of, I just need some love and some nurturing and I don't want to be that person to completely do it for myself, have people around you that care and tell them what's going on with you and let your environment love you, I think every human has the capacity to nurture themselves, but I also think it's important to mention that humans and human nature is filled with social energy, right? We're all pretty much born to be social, and some people may choose to not be social, and that's okay as well, but we all like love, Even though loving ourselves is the highest form of love we can receive, feeling love from other people is also a beautiful thing. So I think it's important to talk about that, Scorps. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, Temperance reversed, your energy's kind of feeling all up, down, and all around. So lean on your environment in the next 24 hours. Let them take care of you. Let them nurture you. Let them love you, okay? And you'll be feeling a lot better. You'll be in tip-top shape. All right, Scorpio? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all of the water signs are done. Going back to the fire signs now. Let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. What do we got going on here for Team Aries, please? Hold on one second. Thank you very much. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries. Let's get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Six of Cups. So you can be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Sun in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then looking at your outcome, we got the Queen of Cups here, okay? So Aries, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys, Six of Cups to the Sun in reverse, you might be dealing with a Leo. I think that you're kind of in a place where you're seeing something in your life that isn't particularly making you happy, but I also think that you're kind of reflecting on the past and noticing something. You're saying to yourself, shit, this seems similar. Okay? I think that's the vibe that you're picking up on. It's like, okay, if I'm not happy right now, why am I in such a familiar energy? Why am I in such a familiar feeling? So I think that's the vibe that you guys are dealing with right now. You kind of feel something familiar, like a cycle from your past repeating, something coming up. Definitely seems to me like some sort of repetitive cycle. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Knight of Swords reversed. So Aries, I think that you're noticing repetition is occurring, history is repeating itself, and although you may not want it to happen, you're recognizing it's happening. So what do I have to do? Knight of Swords reversed, I have to go ahead and nip it in the bud. Taking a look at the outcome that's present, Queen of Cups, in the next 24 hours, you're going to be taking a dive deep into your past and taking a look at a situation that's starting to form in your life again, and you're going to come up with a conclusion on what to do to not let history continue to repeat itself. Basically, for you guys, you're becoming aware of a repetitive cycle in the next 24 hours, and instead of letting that cycle continue to repeat in your life, you are deciding to cut out that cycle and completely move forward. You see what I'm saying, Aries? You're no longer letting repetition happen. You're becoming aware that something repetitive is coming back up in your life again, and as you become aware of that, you're deciding to put that to a stop, put that to a halt, so that you can move forward and not introduce any sort of repetitive cycles. You don't want to keep going around that wheel of fortune. You want to go on a new journey, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And real quick, everybody, before I continue, I just want to say, for the record, I know that some people may not be very happy with the way that I do zodiac sign orders, but at the end of the day, that's just how I do it on my channel. Going Going from Aries to Pisces every single time to me is incredibly boring. That means Aries is always going to be first, Pisces is always going to be last. That sucks, okay? That's a really boring way to do orders. I don't do them specifically at all, literally. The only time that there is a sign that goes first is going to be the first sign I see in the chat. So if you guys ever listen to my intro and you hear me say the first sign I see is the first sign I read, the first sign that somebody writes in the chat room is the first sign that I do, and then I create a random order from there. I know that sometimes it can be tricky. I know that sometimes I can forget a sign. I know that some people may seem like it's chaotic or whatever, but at the end of the day, guys, that's how I do it. I rather do it that way rather than going by mutable signs or fixed signs. I just think that's all out of whack. And then going straight from Aries to Pisces too, that's just really boring and really weird, you know? So that's just what I wanted to mention, just so, you know, for the record, because some people sometimes get confused, okay? All right, anyways, guys, so we finished up our fire. We also finished up our water. Going back to the earth signs now. Let's have a look here and see what we got going on for the Virgo gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got going on here for Team Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 206 peeps in the chat, if you guys can drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, baby, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, Virgo, and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Strength card. So you might be connecting possibly here with a Leo for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Ten of Swords. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Sun. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Five of Cups. So Virgo, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys, Strength card to the Ten of Swords. Something here is coming to an ending, I feel. But I think it's about putting an ending to holding yourself back. Because the Strength card is a card that people reference in the tarot as a card of taming the beast, okay? When we look at the Strength, it's about holding yourself back, taming the beast, not making any rational decisions, right? So if you've been held back for a while here, Virgo, that's what's coming to an ending for you. You're no longer taming the beast or taming yourself. You seem to be embracing yourself. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Sun card, which I like. It's about being happy with who you are. You know what this looks like to me, Virgo? I feel like you're going through a grieving period. With the outcome that's present being the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is a card that identifies with grief. What you're grieving, Aries, is the person you used to be, but the person you used to be that was sad. The person you used to be that you weren't happy with. The person you used to be that held back. It really feels to me like what's happening for you is you're turning into the individual that embraces yourself. And I think that that's the transformation coming for you guys moving into the next 24 hours. You're a person that doesn't hold back anymore. It's like you're not afraid to show your shine to the world. You're not afraid to show yourself to the world. You're not afraid to be who the hell you are. And the grieving thing over here is you finally moving forward from that sad person you felt like you were. I don't want to be the sad Virgo. I don't want to be the Virgo that holds back. I don't want to be the Virgo that's scared. I want to be the Virgo that's 110% myself, the one that embraces who I am and enjoys life and embraces the happiness and all the wonderful things in life. So that's what's going on here for you. You are no longer holding back in showing the world who you are and in discovering your true potentials and the amounts and beautiful amounts of happiness that you can actually have and attain in your life. It's like, I have so much potential to live a happy, positive, wonderful life. I have so much potential for success. I'm done holding myself back from that. So Virgo, the transformation is you're letting go of the old you as you shift into the new you. I like it, baby. I like it a lot, actually. That's a wonderful reading. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up almost all of our signs. Going back onto the air sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what we got going on for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. What do we got going on here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, Overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Knight of Cups. And then looking at the outcome, we got here the King of Pentacles. So, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys into the next 24 hours, Five of Cups here to the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It feels to me like you guys are not necessarily feeling super balanced. I mean, Six of Pentacles reverse is kind of feeling upside down a little bit. So you're not feeling put together. You're feeling a little bit upside down. Let's see why, though. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Knight of Cups. Gemini, some of you guys might be watching from the sidelines. This very well likely could be the energy of watching someone that you love or someone that you care about kind of walk away, because the Knight of Cups could be talking about a person that you do have emotions towards. So if that's the case, Gemini, if you are watching somebody you love walk away or walk out of your life, I can understand why that's a very difficult moment for you to endure. I mean, taking a look at the outcome that's present, though, King of Pentacles, you know, this is the vibe of saying, hey, even though somebody walking out of my life is incredibly difficult for me to deal with, I'm going to do my best to be grounded. I'm going to do my best to relax and to just let it be. So Geminis, it's a bittersweet kind of feeling, because you know that somebody walking out of your life is difficult and that it hurts you, but at the same time, you know it's probably for the best, because if somebody was meant to stay in your life, they wouldn't be walking out in the first place, right? So at the end of the day, it's a bittersweet kind of feeling. You know that in the end, this is probably what's meant to be. It's most likely a good thing they did walk out, because if they really wanted to stay, they would stay. But at the end of the day here, considering that the person you're dealing with isn't, you're recognizing this is probably the best for me. All right? So whether this is about a specific person walking out of your life, Gemini, whether it's about a friend walking out of your life, or just a chapter in your life ending as you turn a new page, it's a bittersweet type of vibe for you. And granted, it may not be the best feeling. It is a feeling that's going to end up being comforting for you, because you go from being a Six of Pentacles reversed to being a King of Pentacles. You go from being very distraught about this situation to really recognizing it's probably for the best. So you're going to be okay, guys. All right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there was an update real quick, so let me say, or there is an update, but hold on, there was a donation real quick. Let me say a proper thank you. Black Mirror, thank you so much for the 5. Appreciate that so much. I don't think I missed out on any other donations. If I happen to miss out on somebody's donation, please inform me before I head out of here, guys, so I can say a proper thank you, okay? But Black Mirror, thank you for the 5. Really, really appreciate that. All right, guys, so before we end today's video, if you guys are interested in any of the candles that me and my partners create, stick around. I want to show you guys the new candle. Also, there is a bundle that's coming out as well, so I want to give you all the updates in the 411. And yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this. So, coming out tomorrow on Friday, probably going to be about 4:15 p.m., so that would be after the daily reading. These candles will get released, but I want to show you guys the newest addition to the candle family. So, Mercury is going retrograde tomorrow, everybody, so this will be releasing on the 15th when Mercury goes in retrograde. What this candle is that it is the Mercury Survival Candle. This candle is basically about helping and aiding and assisting you to survive Mercury retrograde. Now, what you're going to get with this candle, first of all, is if you're wondering, I know people are like, Ant, I want a candle, but I want to know that it's smells good. It smells fantastic. It's lavender scented. So for those of you that love lavender like myself, you're going to love the scent. So this is lavender scented for those of you interested. Now this does come with crystals. So all these crystals you see in here are aquamarine. Aquamarine is a lovely crystal that's going to help you guys during this time. It helps a lot with communication. It helps a lot as well with any sort of relationship troubles, which I think is awesome considering that Venus is in retrograde right now at the same time that Mercury is about to go into retrograde. So this can actually assist you with Venus retrograde too when it comes towards any sort of relationship issues or struggles that people may be dealing with, because aquamarine is a great crystal for that. This is also a great crystal that helps you with your mind. It clears your conscience. It takes away negative energies and transmutes them into positive ones. So for Mercury retrograde, you have an amazing candle. You have an amazing scent, because lavender is incredibly calming, on top of the fact that at the end of the day, while going through Mercury retrograde, you know, it's a very difficult time for you guys to be enduring. So having this crystal here, it's really going to help you out, okay? So we have awesome aquamarine. We have an awesome scent. The candle itself is a 16-ounce candle, guys. you have a giant freaking candle here, okay? So for those of you guys that are interested in buying this, keep in mind Mercury retrograde happens about 3 to 4 times, sometimes depending on the year. So considering that Mercury retrograde happens so often, you're going to have such a big candle that it's going to last you such a long time. So for any of you guys here that are interested in purchasing this, you know, you guys will have this candle for a long time. You'll get a lot of use out of it. Once again, it is 16 ounces. Now, I don't happen to have a label on me today. I apologize about that, guys. You know, naturally, for the presentation, we have the labels on our candles. But considering that I do not have a label here today, you will see what it actually looks like on the website when you guys get the information tomorrow when to buy it. So yeah, so I just want to give you guys everything about it today so that I know you're interested, and then it will actually go live on the site tomorrow for you to purchase. So this is the candle. Enough about the candle. It does come with a lid, by the way, guys. You want to be careful with this lid, though. It doesn't have the secure thing, so it kind of just rests on top like this. But it's a beautiful lid. Oh, another thing I didn't mention about the candle that I should have. This candle's made out of Mercury glass. Okay, which is fucking awesome. It's a Mercury retrograde candle, essentially, right? It's a Mercury survival candle, and it's made out of actual Mercury glass. And look at the wonderful design, man. Look at this awesome shit. I'm so proud of this one. I'm so excited about this one too, man. You guys are going to love this. So if you're interested in it, guys, it's a Mercury glass candle. It is coming with lavender scent. It's got aquamarine. Let me know. It will be for sale tomorrow. Now, the next thing I wanted to update you guys with is that there is going to be a bundle. Now, if you guys have heard the company I'm partnered with, they're called Sapone and Candela. What that means is soap and candles. So they are a soap and candles business, and that's the business that I'm partnered with. So we actually have here soap. This is going to be called the Moving Forward Soap for Mercury retrograde. Now, it does come with lovely amethyst that's already embedded within the soap. So when you guys are washing your hands, taking a shower, you not only have a great scented soap, but you also have a really awesome crystal, okay? Now, I have to take a look here. I know that the soap, I'm not naming all the ingredients in it. It has a lot, but it does come with lavender, grapefruit, as well as bergamot. So that's 3 of the scent profiles you'll get within the soap. Lavender, grapefruit, bergamot. There's plenty of more. It does smell absolutely fantastic. And of course, you have amethyst here that's going to help you clear any sort of negativity and provide you with guidance. So for anybody that wants to buy this, also, with the candle itself, you guys are going to be able to get a bundle, okay? So a bundle will be available. Also, they're all available individually. So if you want the candle individually, that's available. If you want the soap individually, that's available as well. Now, let's get down to pricing before we head out over here for those of you interested. Now, for the pricing of the Mercury retrograde candle alone, for the Mercury survival candle I showed you, that is going to be priced at $39.99. This is a huge candle, guys. It may not look like it on camera, but 16 ounces is crazy, okay? So for those of you interested, this is going to be $39.99. Now, if you would like the soap itself, the soap with the amethyst crystal inside, that is going to be $10. So this soap is called the Moving Forward Soap. It'll be $10 for those of you that would like to purchase. And if you want to purchase the bundle as well, so you get here the soap, you get here the candle together, the set itself is going to be $45.99, okay? So guys, if you're interested, man, all of this is going to be available tomorrow. You can get the set that comes with the soap and the candle. You can get either of them individually. And we're going to have this available year-round, considering that Mercury goes retrograde about 3 to 4 times a year. So if you guys want to have any of these products, they'll be available tomorrow on the website, and I will let you guys know and remind you guys all about it when it comes out tomorrow. I believe we're going to end up putting it live on the site probably about 4:15 p.m. So when that goes live on the site, you guys can go ahead and purchase it and get it before it sells 110%. Try to get on that website early because sometimes things sell like that. So if you're really interested, try to be there as early as possible. Right after the weekend read most likely is when this will go live, okay? But yeah, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys allowing me to pitch this to you. I like to give everybody the information so that they know what it is they're buying. You know, Sapone and Candela and I, Sapone and Candela in general has really quality freaking products, man, for a small business. And the fact that we're partnered together is something that makes me incredibly happy. They come up with amazing things. They have such high quality, guys, at really good prices too. So I just wanted to give you guys the 411. I like to have people be informed. I'm sorry if I talked a little bit too much during me just advertising this stuff. but I want to let you guys know all the information. I want to give you all the benefits, because the thing about any of these crystal healing candle lines that I came up with them, every single candle you see here has a purpose to help you on a metaphysical, spiritual, physical, and mental level. Every single candle here is not just for display or for a good smell or a good scent. I actually have metaphysical intentions behind all of this to help you on an energetic level. And that's what I love so much. I can provide healing in the form of something so amazing like a candle, you know? So thank you guys for giving me the time to pitch it to you. Thank you guys for taking a chance on buying the products. For those of you that have in the past, I've always had great reviews. We've always had awesome reviews, so thank you all for that. And yeah, it's going to be coming out tomorrow. So guys, stick around tomorrow after the weekend reading. I will let you guys know when it goes live so that you can purchase it. If you're interested, get to the site early. And yeah, enjoy when you guys have the products released to you, okay? All right, guys, I love you all so much. Happy Thursday. Thank you for spending time with me. If you're new here, consider subscribing. For everybody who sent in donations, guys, thank you for those donations. I appreciate that a lot. Goodman, if you're in here timestamping, can you please timestamp the beginning where I did a short little brief talk about the candles, and then can you timestamp as well when I actually talked about the candles at the ending here? I would appreciate that, okay? All right, everybody, I love you all so much. Happy Thursday, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, peeps. Much